spring, summer, fall, and then winter. Amen? That's a natural summer. That's natural seasons. Amen? And then there are spiritual seasons. Now, can you imagine that if they weren't two separate things, that if we were living our life according to a natural season, how we would live, all of us would be like this. Well, it's springtime, so we're skipping. When the fall comes, we're having a great time sunning and doing all those things. And when fall comes, we begin to fall down. Everybody start falling down at the same time. And then when winter comes, we're just curled up in a ball, amen, because it's cold and everything. But we can't live like that, amen? Our spiritual life and walk is not predicated on a natural system and a natural season. So God has to give us a spiritual season, amen? Now, there are spiritual seasons when we are depressed, when we are down, when we are going through lack, when we are suffering, when we are going through different things. And then there's different seasons in our life when we're going through just a great time. Nothing is bothering us. Nothing is going on. Amen? Am I right or am I wrong? And do you know that it could be winter time outside right now, but you could be going through the spring of your life? In a season in your life, you could be going through a joyful time in your life. Just because it's winter outside, that doesn't mean that you have to be going through a winter. Amen? But I come to announce to you that 2013 is going to be such a powerful year for the saints of God. That God is getting ready. He's not getting ready. It's already done. All we got to do is step into it. I'm telling you, this year is going to be a year that is totally set up by God. Now, there are seasons in God, and then there are appointed seasons in God. Seasons that have been set aside for you, amen, that God will arise. Now, Psalms 102 and 13 says, "Thou wilt arise and have mercy on Zion." Now, Zion is the church. Amen. Anytime you hear the word Zion in the Old Testament, it's talking about the church. So he said, "You will arise, O God, at this time, and have mercy upon Zion." And when you have mercy upon Zion, it says, you will arise, have mercy upon Zion for the time to favor her. Yes, the set time to favor her is now. Amen. Now, do you receive that for yourself? Yes. See, I'm not just talking to be talking. Every single one of you that are here, God is saying to you that your winter is over. Now, the only way you're going to get to your winter is over, you're going to have to really accept that word. Amen? Yes. I don't care what it looks like on the outside. God is arising in your situation. He's coming to your aid right now. He says, "I see you, daughter. I have seen you, and I have watched you, and you have been faithful. And I know that it is your season to favor you." Amen? And God has to arise. You see, we would never be able, we talk about that God is coming back for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. So what we do is we go through life trying to clean up every spot in our life and clean up every wrinkle and iron out everything in our life ourselves. But it's not going to work like that. See, God is going to have to arise in your situation. God is going to have to come to your aid in order for you to get to that point. Amen? So God has to do it. God is arising in your situation. Whatever you're going through, I'm telling you, God is arising in your situation right now. Amen? He's coming to your aid right now. Now receive that this morning, because this is the word for you. God is coming to your aid. Amen? He has watched you, and he has looked at your faithfulness. Oh yeah, he saw you when you slipped. He saw you when you fell. He doesn't worry about that. Amen? Because he knows that you will never be perfect like that. See, the church and the way that they preach, that if you make any type of mistake, you have to do a penance of beating yourself up for at least a couple of months or a year or two before you're worthy enough to get back up and move truthfully, that your winter is over.